All right, BenMobiles is back, and we're going to do a couple of shout outs tonight. First one is to my boy Ray, goalkeeper extraordinaire. Thanks for watching, Ray. And we have a viewer on YouTube that wore of this Chevrolet, so we could certainly talk to the owner about it if he's willing to be interviewed. This is Octavio, correct?
Correct.
Did I say that right?
Correct.
Cool. And this is a 57 Bel Air, right? All right. Just absolutely gorgeous. Guys, we're at Lakeside Village, Lakeland Cruisers, which is just going off in this location. Can I open the door, sir? Oh, it's locked, of course. I wanted to show that gorgeous interior close up. So I'm going to try to tag the YouTube viewer that wants to see more about this. If you want to comment on your car a little bit, Octavio, just fire away, buddy.
A 1957 Chevy Bel Air, two-door post.
There's the post.
Yeah. 350, TH350 transmission, power steering, power windows, AC.
Power windows. Oh, are those original?
No, they're
okay. That's cool.
Even the back ones.
Wow. Nice. Very cool. So the actuators were installed custom.
Yes.
Did you do that?
No.
Okay. That must have been a little bit of a challenge in some ways, considering, like, well, maybe not. I don't know. Those aren't like the thickest doors I've ever seen.
No, they're not.
You got to cram a motor in there somewhere, right? Very, very cool. Look at that dash. Wow. Is that chrome original?
It was in there when I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Radio's a USA 740A.
Okay.
Bluetooth wireless.
Nice. You need a traffic viewer. You know what that is?
No, what is it?
Well, the guy in the Nomad has one. It goes right here. It's a little plastic. And folks, I'll show the traffic viewer on the Nomad here in a little bit. It's a little plastic piece that it was an option on Chevrolet on some models, and it enables the driver to see the color of the stoplight above him. It's like a prism, sort of.
Gotcha.
It's a cool thing. You've seen them, I think.
I've seen them now.
Yeah, that's what it's called, a traffic viewer, if you can believe that. Here's the man of the hour, Robert D'Angelo, from the Lake Mirror Classic Car Show. There he is, wave to the crowd. He's not usually this shy, folks, believe me. But he's always at car shows, because that's what he does. All right.
18-inch in the front, 20s in the back.
Okay, 18s in the front, 20s in the back. And are those Kragers?
American Racing.
American Racing, okay. All right. Take a quick look at these awesome 57 tail fins with your Bel Air badge and your Chevy emblem as well. This car is pretty close, as nice to a 57 Bel Air as you're going to see. It is obviously resto-modded a little bit. I mean, not really resto-modded. It's been restored somewhat, but it's in excellent shape. All right. Well, let's see what else we have. And YouTube viewer, I hope you got your Chevy Bel Air fix. There it is, bro.
You gonna be here for a while? Yeah.
If you need more information on it, I'll try. Okay, folks, BenMobiles has a somewhat somber report, and that is the Chevrolet division of General Motors has announced that they will no longer produce Camaros. The last one rolled off the assembly line about a month ago. The Camaro is in the rear view mirror, as they say. But we have some good news, because my boy Jay Camaro bought one of the last ones. One of the last 50 to come off the line. There it is. A 2024 Chevrolet Camaro Panther. And there is the... You can read all about it, sort of. Sorry for the bad lighting. It's getting dark out here. The phone camera will compensate. If you saw this car in the daylight, you would freak out, because it's got this wild paint job. You can kind of see it there. It's a really, really, really deep metallic, and it's in theory black, but with the sun on it, it shines all these different colors. And that is from the factory. It's like a, I don't know, $5,000 option or something. This car has crazy lights all over it. Like the badge in the front lights up, and the floor mats light up. It's pretty impressive. It's kind of hard to see in the dark because it is black, but there it is, folks. One of the last Camaros to roll off the assembly line. It was delivered by train to the dealer in Plant City, Stingray Chevrolet, not too long ago. Special order that J Camaro did. But with Camaro no longer coming off the assembly line, hopefully that'll make special editions like this one worth more. On this 67, right? 67 GTO, all original one family car. Belongs to a local gentleman named Chris, who is a recent Facebook friend. You will not see a GTO like this, all original, never restored. It sat for 40 years and was brought back by this gentleman. Now, was this your grandfather's or your father's? Your father bought this new? Okay. Wow. Features a 400 cubic inch Pontiac V8. Air conditioning. The original inspector stamp is on the air conditioning compressor. That's something I noticed right away when I saw this car for the first time last week. I don't know if the light will pick it up, but it's right there somewhere. But it gives the guy's name and everything. Oh, Chris is going to light it up for me. Let me see here. There it is. There it is. Okay, final test. Pontiac. That's that Frigidaire. I think it's called a G8 maybe? Compressor, something like that. I forget. What I like about this is the dryer's right next to it, and your expansion valve is right there. So it's like all nice and neat all together. Very nice. But I heard there's like an extra module underneath the fender somewhere, but I don't know about that part. Very, very cool. Okay, here's the Nomad, the Chevy Nomad with the traffic viewer. I don't know if I featured one of these before. I think I might have. But there it is. It's like a little prism thing. And so if you're under a stoplight, the light shines down, green, red, yellow, whatever, and you can see it. It'll reflect in there, and you're sitting right there behind the wheel. Really, really cool thing. Every car should have one, I think. I might have to get one for mine soon. Although it wouldn't fit because it's not the right era. But it's a very cool idea. You know, they just don't do this stuff anymore. It's all cost, of course. And here's a Volkswagen Bug that's going to run over this old Stingray bicycle. But, see the man from Mars Aircraft. I'm not sure what the deal with this Bug is. A little bit of a rat rod. Lake Placid. Kind of reminds me of the Martian from Bugs Bunny. And what have we here? We have a... Wow, what is that? It's a Huffy. It's a Huffy Stingray with dual shifters. I kind of remember these actually. Wow, thanks for the lights there across the way. Look at that thing. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Not really.
That is badass, let me tell you. Wow. That's got to be pretty rare. For any of you bicycle fans out there. Wow.
We're close.
Okay. We're back with a 78 Trans Am. Again with the 400 cubic inch Pontiac engine. And this gentleman told me last week he won this car, which is, wow, it makes me want to win one, tell you. It is a restoration, and it's really good, nice shape. It's getting brushed off right now as we speak. But I'm sure many of my high school age friends will remember these cars quite well. This one is pretty much like new. So I can't wait to win my Trans Am one day. This looks pretty wicked. A Camaro Super Sport with a breather popping out the top. Dual 4 barrels, there you go. I think you can shove a little gasoline through this thing. Let's try to get the vital statistics on this beautiful car. What year's your Super Sport, sir?
69.
Sir?
69.
And I spot dual 4 barrels there, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the engine?
383 with a 671 blower.
Wow. So what kind of horsepower does that crank?
I've never dynoed it. I just
Roughly. Take a guess.
600-700 maybe.
Wow. How's the tranny holding up?
700 out 4.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty beefy.
Yes, sir.
Nice. You should park down at the other end with the rest of the Camaros.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We got a 30th anniversary edition and one of the last ones, a 24 Panther. Yeah. Okay, we're going to explore this Packard real quick. I'm not sure the year. It's a mid-50s Packard. Look at the dual antennas on this thing. Hey, I don't have one antenna. I have 2. This car was a very high-end car in the day. Packard was sold to, I'm not sure, to Rambler or to AMC. It eventually folded into AMC with a lot of the other small companies, but this car was a very high-quality car made to compete with Cadillac and Lincoln, the high-end models of General Motors and Ford. And look at that hood emblem. I mean, really, does that just like say, let's cruise on the highway or what? But this has a 350 cubic inch V8, which is a 5.7, but it was Packard's own engine. They weren't sourcing it from anybody else. They built it themselves. These are the original wire wheels. And this thing is in excellent shape. Not sure where the owner is. They're usually hanging out here, but again, I apologize for the dark conditions, but it's winter and it gets dark early, and the new location here is lit, but not extremely well lit. All right, we're looking at a 71 Mach 1 Mustang. First year of this body style in the Mach 1, which is a more inline, smooth line car. They called it the Big Nose.
351 Cleveland.
Has a 351 Cleveland, 4-speed manual, in very nice shape. And what were the other options on this for an engine?
It's an M code. Gives it different heads. 4-barrel carburetor. Where the Q code wasn't that bigger, a little bit more horsepower.
Okay. Is this interior mostly original? Nice. So this is the James Bond car that went sideways in the alley. And diamonds are forever. Pardon?
The original Eleanor was this color.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Yes, diamonds are forever with Jill St. John in the passenger seat. And I believe that was Sean Connery driving. Although it wasn't, it was probably a stuntman for sure. But they took one of these suckers sideways down an alley that was like 2 feet wide, basically. Pretty incredible stunt in a car. So if any of you senior citizens remember that movie, this was the car they did it in. This generation Mach 1. All right, here we have a Chevrolet Berlinetta. This is a Camaro-like car. I'd kind of forgotten about these. I don't know how many they made. It's a T-top car. This would be a 3rd generation Pontiac or Chevrolet F-body, which was the Camaro. I believe this is a version of the Camaro. I'll ask Jay Camaro, he'll know. But this is another high school special. This is in really nice shape too. T-tops are off. It is a Camaro. It's a Camaro Berlinetta. I'm not sure why they called it that, or what the features are that come with the Berlinetta, but I do remember the name. I'm not sure where he's storing the T-tops. Probably in the trunk. Would make sense, unless he left them at home. But that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what we have here. Whoops, lights on. What do we have here? I see an inline 6. I see a slant 6. Is that the 300?
225.
Okay. Well, they made a truck version though.
That's the the 220. Yeah, the 175 and the 225. This is the 225.
Yeah, there was a 235, I think. Not a 300.
Yeah.
The 235 was a truck.
Right.
Had a yellow block. Where are you guys from?
Right here in Lakeland.
Yeah, originally?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever know Scott at Midway?
Scott at Midway.
Out there in Kayville, the salvage yard on the left hand.
Yeah. Scott Clemens.
Scott Furnell or Farrell or something.
Yeah, I knew Scott Clemens that he was out there in Kayville.
Okay, maybe that's the guy that bought it from
It might be.
the originals. So what do we have? Dodge 100. What year is this?
68.
Nice. And is this like a service truck?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of badged like a service truck.
Right.
And
We bought it. We got it in Mooresville, North Carolina, about 3-4 years.
oh, in Mooresville?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's NASCAR City.
Well, the guy that I bought it from, his wife does the decals for NASCAR.
Oh, nice.
So-
Shout out to the Nemecheks.
Right?
So that's a 3 on the tree?
3 on the tree.
Overdrive or no?
No. 55 miles an hour, she's screaming.
I bet. That's pretty original. Wow. So you can get your tires, gas, and oil and service all in one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. We'll just pull right over there when you're ready.
Okay.
Woodward Standard. Nice. Standard. That's Chevron now? Maybe? Something like that.
I'm not sure.
24-hour jump starts. Man, you're going to be popular in about an hour.
Right? I got my cables.
These engines were just absolute workhorses. If you change the oil, they pretty much never died unless you ran them to like 300,000. Then they might start getting a little iffy.
Right.
What carburetor is that?
Sniper fuel injection.
Oh, wow.
The Holly.
That's a fuel injection?
Yeah, Holly.
On-
Holly Sniper.
Is that an original style manifold or is that a special
That's
manifold?
aftermarket. That's Clifford intake and Clifford headers.
Okay, nice. Yeah, do you know the guy in Bartow that has the Dodge Dart with headers?
I think my dad does. I've spoken with him, but I'm not really.
I'm trying to remember. He restores cars.
Yeah.
Gosh, what's his name?
I've seen it.
I'm blanking.
He has an Offenhauser.
He's got a bunch of really nice cars.
Yeah, OP something. But yeah, they're out in Australia. But that's really they're pricey. These weren't cheap, but they're not the
What's that?
little speaker.
Is that a magnet?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They have Bluetooth. Hey, man,
That's kinda cool.
so you look-
Where'd you get that? Amazon?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It plays off your phone,
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
just so we got something to listen to.
Right. See, this is very intelligent. You're running your double side, right?
Right.
You left the original for okay. Good job, because I see people driving around
Yeah.
with single sides, and I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so bad if you don't have a power booster. But if you have a power booster,
Right.
you're not gonna know when that thing's
Right.
empty.
Yeah.
If it's leaking,
Plus
it's just
it-
burning through the engine, you know.
Plus that runs the hydraulic clutch.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's hydraulic clutch. Just one master on the hydraulic. Not like the stupid Chevys that have two.
No.
Okay, like my truck. All right, very cool. Well, you've been featured on BenMobiles, which
Okay.
is the latest YouTube sensation. Just kidding.
All right.
But if you go on YouTube and search for it, it'll come up. I don't know which version, but you can follow it back and find the page.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, cool. All right, BenMobiles continues. It's the next day. It's daylight. We're back at the joinery here on the shores of Lake Morton or Lake Mirror in downtown Lakeland, and we got some Corvettes going on here. These guys love to drive, so they're going to pull out. And we have this turbocharged Resto Mod El Camino, which is sounding fierce right now, just idling. But not sure what these guys are waiting for. Just hoping to get a shot of them. There we go. We have movement. walk around here shortly. Not exactly sure what's happening here. This guy's got his dragster on a trailer he pulled up with, and he's running it. Not sure what he's trying to do. He's got a blanket over the exhaust, which is ported up top there. I guess he's just trying to get it warmed up, maybe. I don't know. So I need to make a correction on the Camaro Berlinetta from last night. That is a second generation Camaro, not a third. And I found out that Berlinetta was a marketing scheme to market the Camaro to females. It had a female name and Berlinetta. So that was the reasoning behind the model. Just a little follow-up. So guys, I think that's going to wrap up BenMobiles for this session. Thanks for watching, and full disclosure, I kind of know what I'm talking about, but not all the time. So there's going to be some glaring errors when I comment about different cars, but just bear with me. Please comment on Facebook or YouTube. You can even subscribe to YouTube. Even though my channel isn't specific for this, you can still subscribe and get notifications when there's a new BenMobiles available. So again, thanks for watching. Again, shout out to my boy Ray, goalkeeper. You're the man. And also the guy that wanted the 57 Bel Air. Hopefully you'll see it, or you have seen it. Alrighty. We'll be seeing you down the road.